Welcome to the Deland Police Department in Florida, where they attempt to ban the First Amendment of the Constitution, among many other things. Why am I back here again today? Well, I'll tell you. As most of you know, myself along with James Madison Audits are former police officers, now reformed, turned rights activists and investigative journalists. We have many sources within many departments, including this one. And at least 3 of these sources have recently said that some admin-type employees at this department may be digging into our history with our prior departments, which is public record, and anyone can do it, obviously. It is curious, however, why a government agency would, instead of dealing with the issues at hand and facing accountability, would instead spend taxpayer time and money on focusing on trying to learn more about some citizens, private citizens, who are trying to bring them accountability and pushing for transparency. Sources say that the person of this department could be Vicky Carr, who was a PIO with the Deland Police Department. Now, these are just allegations, and most people would assume that their intention is perhaps to try to find some sort of dirt, then maybe use that in an attempt to defame us or discredit. I'm here today to try to find out about that and to welcome it and offer to sit down with her and discuss it. So the reason for my visit today, I was going to ask Vicky Carr. She is here at the department, right?
She is here at the department.
Okay, so I didn't know she was city or... What is she, PIO or...
Say that again?
She PIO or what is...
She's PIO. She's for fire and police, so first responder.
Okay, and she's stationed here, so her office is here.
So she has an office here, but I think she also has an office there, but she's here.
Okay, so I heard now a few people have told me that she's trying to gather information from my previous agency, along with James Madison Audits, trying to get some... Yeah, no, I know. A couple people have told me, and I wanted to try to reach out to her. Is she like, if there's any...
For a fact, she's in Lake County today.
She is? Okay.
Someone asked, and she had sent a text that she's in Lake County.
Yeah. I'm not sure why a PIO would try to search for information on a private citizen's history. Yeah, but I wanted to invite her or welcome her. The thing is, I have a feeling maybe with some administration here, maybe they would like to find negative things, and but unfortunately they're not going to find negative things. So I would encourage her to still highlight what she does find, and any information that she might be looking for. It's I want to let her know it's probably a boring file if she's already pulled it. It's kind of boring. There's no IAs. I don't think there's any discipline even in there. You know what? I did crash a car. I was found at fault. I hit a fire hydrant. That might be in there. I can't think of anything else. But I'm not sure why. I'm sure it's not her. I know she didn't take the interest. Like, hey, let me find out. I would imagine, I don't want to mention Captain Dice's name, but I would imagine someone in administration probably said, hey, see what you can find. But me and James Madison Audits. And she would be just Carvey at Deland.org, right? Okay. Yeah, I want to reach out to her. I don't know why.
So K-A-R-R.
K-A-R-R. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I wanted to just welcome her to... The file's going to be boring, so I don't know. We could sit down and talk, and if she wants to know anything else...
It'd probably save a lot of time.
Yeah, we could... I'll even do an interview, and we can air it if she wants. I'll put it out there. I'll publicize everything. And she got my word. Whatever she finds in that file, I will publish myself on my channel.
Exactly.
And then anything else she might want. I'm curious why she has the interest or where the interest came from. I think I know, but I got nothing to hide. I'm transparent, so I'm willing to help.
So that's the thing. You want them to be transparent, so you'll be transparent.
Exactly.
That's all you're asking.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And it seems, being serious for a second, it sounds kind of shady. Like, why would you be doing that?
Yeah.
You're trying to hoping to find something to show some discredit or something. Making me nervous, man. People with handcuffs keep creeping up behind me. Saw that reflection. I was like, oh, here we go.
Oh, jeez. Here we go again.
But, I don't know why they would do that. But I would imagine to hope to find something negative to try to discredit in some way. Have people called to say, like, good things to you directly?
A few, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
good.
And you know what? I want to continue doing what I do.
Yeah, but the thing is, unfortunately, it's so rare to see that. It sucks.
I'm just going to continue being who I am.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. It's so rare that people see that. So, and that's unfortunate as hell. When I saw a lot of shit doing this job, and a lot of frustrating shit. It's a big reason why I left it, because it was frustrating to me, because it makes me look bad, it makes me look stupid, and I try to do things and there's nothing that I can do. They tell me, oh, there's nothing I can do, So that was just one of the big things that just kind of built up to it. But it's so rare to see. When I started doing this, I'm hunting for that, and I'm going to highlight that, and holy shit. I didn't even realize, even having done it for 10 years, I didn't even realize it would be like finding a unicorn. That is Corporal Spires with the Deland Police Department, who you've seen before in several other videos. And I want to mention something about him in just a moment, reference what we're talking about there. But first, definitely share your thoughts on what you think about the possibility of a government agency investigating citizen journalists, investigative journalists, who are investigating them, seeking accountability. And I bet if they were to find negative things in either of our files, I sure bet that word would get around. When they don't find what they're looking for, or if they find positive things, I'm willing to bet that word won't get around. And because I know they watch these videos, that's an open invitation. I will sit down with you. We'll talk about anything in the file. James Madison Audits, he'll do the same. We can do it together if you want. We will happily answer anything you may be curious about, Deland PD. And it's also kind of funny, it's entertaining sometimes. You see that a lot of the officers not only don't have a problem with us, but appreciate what we're doing and thank us. But many of them who have made themselves look bad, or they maybe have things to hide, afraid of a camera, whatever it might be, they come up with these rumors. And at each department, the rumors are different. Like myself or James Madison Audits, we were fired for this or for that. And then all these wild stories they come up with. I don't know how they do it and why it's different at every agency. But what's striking is that none of them yet have been smart enough to realize it's all public record. They can find that neither of us were fired. Neither of us did bad things. I took part in removing dirty cops, bad cops. But they just get angry and they make things up. But their anger should be directed at themselves, because they're only mad that their own actions, their own words were shown to the public. But people like Corporal Spires here, we've had several conversations, and I'm telling you, he's one of the good ones. He's told me, you've seen it in video, more than once, that if he was told to uphold this new policy, these signs that ban the First Amendment at the Deland Police Department, he would refuse to do it, because he took an oath to the Constitution, not to silly anti-constitutional policies. He's agreed with about everything we've spoken about. So much that I've worried, and I've asked him, hey man, you don't get any trouble, or I hope you're not going to get in trouble for, doing the right things, saying the right things, honoring your oath and things like that, which that's troubling that I even have to think that way. That a department could potentially treat somebody negatively for doing what they're intended to do, what they're supposed to do. Be there for the people, not against the people. Some of them, like Spires, realize that the people are not here to serve them. They're here to serve the people and uphold and protect the people's rights. Corporal Spires has also seen bad cops. He's seen dirty things, and he has come forward with these things. He doesn't serve the blue line. He's an example of what I'm always hoping to find and always want to highlight. We had a lot of good conversation here in this footage you're seeing here, but there's so many people in the lobby. The background noise was incredible. It would be annoying to try to listen to and decipher. But he's definitely one of the good ones. I know some of you say there's no such thing, because if there was really such thing as good cops, there would be no bad cops. And I get what you're saying there, but each individual cop can't see everything. But cops like this do something about what they do see. He's behind this desk because of an injury. He's on light duty. Normally he's out on the road. And this department has earned national hate when they made national news for banning the First Amendment. So when people call or people come into this department, they call the main number or walk in, he is the face of the bad guy. So he gets the brunt of the anger without people realizing he's actually one of the good ones. He's with the people on this. He also disagrees with those signs. And I try to make a point to highlight good when I find it. He's gotten a lot of hate calls and a lot of hate visits based on the actions of the department. So if anyone were to want to reach out to Corporal Spires to thank him for upholding the Constitution, being one of the good ones, which unfortunately seems so rare these days, there's a good chance right now he may answer the main telephone number, or if you choose to email him and thank him for not taking part in enforcing the feelings of others. But anyway, we'll see where this goes. We'll see if they accept my invitation to sit down and talk with them about anything they want to learn about. Or maybe they'll deny they ever wanted to look into our history to begin with. I personally would love a chance to sit down and talk to them, but stay tuned, we'll see. Check out the links for the playlist for this entire Deland story. Check out other videos for other wild current stories as we continue to just push for what's right.